We are aware of the pain that has been caused by the character letters that we wrote on behalf of Demi and Ashton.
We support victims. We have done this historically through our work and will continue to do so in the future.
A couple months ago, Danny's family reached out to us and they asked us to write character letters to represent the person that we knew for 25 years so that the judge could take that into full consideration relative to the sentencing.
The letters were not written to question the legitimacy of the judicial system or the validity of the jury's ruling.
They were intended for the judge to read and not to undermine the testimony of the victims or re-traumatize them in any way. We would never want to do that. And we're sorry if that has taken place.
Our heart goes out to every single person who's ever been a victim of sexual assault, sexual abuse, or rape.
I was unable to move, and then all of a sudden you can't see, so why aren't you talking louder because I can't hear you? Is Ashton Kutcher concealing anything from the public? And may his wife Mila Kunis be the one to reveal it all? You won't believe what's about to happen. From their days as co-stars on that 70s show to starting a family, Ashton and Muniz have long been regarded as one of Hollywood's most powerful couples. They have fostered a public persona of solidarity and support for one another, but beneath that flawless facade, rumors are circulating that Mila may be hiding information that Ashton would prefer to keep private. Mila Kunis apparently left the house she lives in with Ashton Kutcher because she knew that video evidence of the two of them together and terrible information about Ashton and Diddy together would soon be made public. Ashton Kutcher's brand has always been heavily reliant on his clean-cut image, but things weren't always that way. In the early 2000s, while he was enjoying the popularity of Punk D, he met some of Hollywood's most infamous partygoers, including none other than Diddy Combs Ashton, and Diddy quickly became friends. And the two were often seen together at upscale events where the most outrageous rumors of the time were created. Diddy's infamous celebrity parties were infamous for their endless alcohol, Ali's attendees, and sometimes dubious conduct in private. Stories about these parties have been around for years, but Ashton's reputation has mostly stayed clean, mainly because of his ability to keep things under wraps. Diddy has been the target of waves of criticism, but Ashton has been able to dissociate himself from any significant scandal. Up till now, the sources have been claiming that there is more to Ashton's relationship with Diddy than meets the eye, and that people are beginning to investigate their alleged relationship. If these rumors ever come to light, they could harm Ashton's well-maintained image. However, things get even more intriguing according to some sources. Mila, Ashton's wife, has discovered some incriminating information about Diddy's past. It's not just about wild parties anymore. There are whispers that Mila has discovered about something far more sinister. Although Ashton has used his platform in recent years to promote positive initiatives like his anti-human trafficking work, some believe she discovered footage or other evidence connecting Ashton to Diddy's inner circle during those renowned years. Given that Diddy is currently being investigated for a number of allegations, the timing of this revelation is somewhat concerning. These new developments could reveal a conflict between Ashton's private life and his public activism. He may not be the same guy the world sees today, after those crazy parties, but it's obvious that anything that happened to him over those years may come back to haunt him. Given her extensive knowledge of these events, Mila has enormous influence, and insiders claim Ashton has personally cautioned her against disclosing what she knows. However, as more information becomes available, it becomes clear that the illegal activities taking place behind the scenes are more significant than partying, and Mila may be about to do so as she learns more about Ashton's previous relationship. Although the relationship between Hollywood's golden couple may be changing, Mila has supported Ashton through positive times and bad, defended him in public, and kept their private lives private. However, according to sources, Mila is now hiding some shocking information about Ashton's relationships with some of the most controversial people in Hollywood, whether it has to do with those private parties or even more serious accusations. Reports suggest that Mila is the person responsible for maintaining the confidentiality of this information, could ruin Ashton's career and reputation. According to rumors, Muniz is aware of how awful the information and videos about Ashton Kutcher and Diddy are, so she has chosen to cut off all contact with Ashton and the situation. This puts Mila in a unique and powerful position, as she has always been seen as Ashton's supportive partner. Some people are wondering if Mila intends to advantage over her knowledge of Ashton's past. The real question is whether Ashton and Mila should keep it under wraps for the sake of their family, but if things start to fall apart, there's a chance she might decide to reveal some of those secrets, and when that happens, there could be serious consequences for Diddy as well as Ashton. The silence from Ashton and Mila's camp has only increased rumors, with fans and insiders wondering if Ashton is frantically trying to hide things. Mila, who is typically calm in public, could be considering her alternatives. Behind closed doors, it seems Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis may be facing tension as whispers of hidden truths and a troubled past bubble to the surface. According to inside sources, Ashton has reportedly advised Mila to keep quiet about certain events. Yet, the possibility remains, what if she chooses to reveal what actually transpired between them and others behind closed doors? It's a story that could unravel a timeline of relationships and decisions that have left fans both puzzled and intrigued. Let's take a closer look at Ashton and Mila's history. The two first met as co-stars on that '70s show, where they played an on-screen couple. Their on-screen chemistry was palpable, leading many to speculate that sparks might also be flying off camera. Though they didn't immediately start dating, the bond they shared on set was undeniable. However, as the show continued, fans noticed a shift. Ashton's life began taking unexpected turns, and it soon became clear that his love life was taking a complicated trajectory. After that '70s show, Ashton became involved with music mogul Diddy. The friendship surprised many in Hollywood, as Ashton's partying days seemed to amplify. During this time, his connection with Mila fizzled out, and they drifted apart. They were no longer the young, inseparable pair from their sitcom days, and fans were left speculating what caused their seemingly sudden split. Not long after, Ashton entered into a highly publicized relationship with actress Demi Moore. Their marriage quickly became the subject of tabloid scrutiny, with their 16-year age difference sparking constant media chatter. The relationship was, in a word, intense. Demi was at the height of her career, and Ashton was climbing the Hollywood ladder, but some suggest their relationship may have come with a hidden cost. At this point, the story takes on even stranger dimensions. Whispers around Hollywood suggested that Ashton's time with Demi left him changed in ways beyond simple heartbreak. Some conspiracy theories claim that he became entangled in Demi's allegedly secretive, dark world, marked by rumors of involvement in underground Hollywood circles. While these claims are far from confirmed, they've contributed to the mythos surrounding Ashton's life with Demi. Some conspiracy theorists even reference strange rumors about adrenochrome consumption, a term tied to various speculative Hollywood conspiracy theories that allege certain high-profile figures are engaged in dark practices. Ashton, however, has always maintained a stance of integrity, leading a life focused on impactful work. After parting ways with Demi, Ashton eventually rekindled his relationship with Mila Kunis. Fans of that '70s show were overjoyed to see their favorite on-screen couple finally become a real-life pair. The two married, had children, and settled into what seemed like a stable life. But even as Ashton and Mila built their family, Ashton's past and his marriage to Demi remained a focal point of public curiosity. In recent years, Ashton has been widely celebrated as one of Hollywood's good guys, especially due to his work in child advocacy. In 2012, he co-founded Thorn, an organization dedicated to developing technology to fight child exploitation and trafficking. His powerful testimony before Congress about the horrors of child abuse and trafficking made waves, positioning him as a modern hero and shining a light on the severity of these issues. Ashton's advocacy work, in the eyes of many, has added a new dimension to his public image, painting him as a deeply committed individual, unafraid to tackle one of society's most serious problems. Despite his success and positive image, Ashton's past relationships continue to cast a shadow over his life. While he has advised Mila to stay silent, only time will tell if she'll heed that advice. Should she decide to speak, it could reveal long-buried secrets and alter the public's perception of Hollywood's quintessential good guy. Regardless of the rumors and allegations, Ashton's journey from actor to advocate has cemented his place in Hollywood, blending intrigue and a fierce commitment to justice. The full story of his life, however, remains one that the public may never completely unravel. He has gained respect and admiration for his public persona, but like many Hollywood celebrities, there is frequently more going on behind closed doors. Some have begun to speculate that Ashton's public persona may be concealing a much darker past, one that includes wild parties, dubious affiliations, and even involvement in circles that aren't consistent with his humanitarian work. As more people investigate his early career and connections to well-known personalities like Diddy, these tales are coming to light again. It's no secret that he often appeared at Diddy's white parties in the early 2000s, but even though Diddy's reputation has always been linked to those contentious incidents, Ashton has managed to keep his name out of the public eye, at least until recently. With Diddy dealing with new legal issues and unsettling accusations that have surfaced, Ashton's previous association with him is coming under renewed scrutiny. And some people even question whether Ashton's current charitable work is a true reflection of who he is, or if it's partially a way to bury the mistakes of his past. According to Mila sources, Ashton has grown worried about what Mila knows and whether she might be willing to speak up. Although the couple has always appeared united in public, things may be more complicated behind the scenes if Ashton is frantically trying to keep Mila quiet. This begs the question of whether he is truly the hero he seems to be, or if he is just hiding a side of himself that we are only now beginning to see. Let's talk about the fallout and what happens if Mila ultimately makes a decision. If she decides to voice her disapproval in public interviews, the repercussions might be severe for Ashton as well as the whole Hollywood industry. If the suspicions concerning Ashton's participation in criminal activities linked to Diddy's infamous circle are true, Milo's revelation might lead to a scandal that could match some of the largest ones Hollywood has seen in recent years. The fallout could be severe. Getting Mila to learn about Ashton's history is very important if their marriage and Ashton's whole career may collapse if she were to make public the specifics of those crazy parties or darker relationships. The world views Ashton as an activist and humanitarian, but Mila's revelations might put doubt on everything. Would Hollywood abandon Ashton or start a thorough inquiry into the relationships between some of the top personalities in the industry? Diddy party narratives, if you have anecdotes, they are our favorite genre. One, I'm really cycling through them, so I can't tell that one either. Wow, I have a lot of things I can't tell. Man, Diddy's party tales were like some strange recollection. The true question here is how closely Ashton is linked to Diddy's scandals. Over the years, he has been accused of numerous things, and if he was even remotely involved in any of these, it could have been disastrous for him, especially considering how cautious he has been to project a positive public image. Hollywood cuts quickly. Relationships with individuals who turn into liabilities, and Ashton is more aware of this than anyone else. However, there are rumors that Ashton has cautioned Mila several times to keep silent, implying that the stakes are greater than most people realize if Mila is keeping certain hidden truths from others. Ashton's efforts to keep her quiet highlight how unstable his circumstances are. It's possible that he thinks his life will continue to be intact as long as Mila keeps the secrets to herself. But what if she can't handle it any longer? What if she chooses to let the fans are already raving about this entire issue, and if we dig further into what really transpired over those crazy years, we could see an unraveling that will shake Hollywood to its foundation. The commenter said, Ashton is not being pulled into it. A third person noted that Ashton was discovered in a hotel with a young girl while he was married to D.I. Moore, which is a little unsettling since it seems to me that Mila is being intimidated and pressured by her husband and has to defend herself. Advocates for child trafficking, but now that he's best friends with two child abusers, he should pay close attention if he's involved. The rumors are strong, and the stakes are extremely high. This couple has always been in the public eye, but it appears that they've reached a tipping point, and if Mila decides to speak out, Ashton Kutcher could face serious consequences. What do you guys think? Will Mila reveal Ashton's secrets, or will they keep everything to themselves? Let me know in the comments. Please watch this space for more developments. To be informed about this and other hot celebrity teas, make sure to use the like button, tap the notice and sign up for the channel, bell to ensure you don't miss any updates. We'll see you in the next video, so stay tuned.